How to buy on AliExpress from Australia? The first and most important thing is to go to the top right, where the country flag appears. We change it here to load the Australian version. And then we choose the region, specifically where we are located. If we want, we can change the language and then the currency. I'm going to leave it in US dollars. And I'm going to click save, and here I'll show you step by step how to buy. I recommend that if you already have an account on AliExpress, you create a completely new one, as they offer more discounts and deals there. Now I'm going to show you how to buy step by step and what you need to keep in mind. As you can see, there are many products here, many offers, and in fact, at the top, we find more. In fact, we find a product offer here, and we also find product categories around here. But what we're going to do is take a sample product, and I'll show you what you need to look at. First of all, let's choose a random product. We're going to choose this product over here on the right. It appears here, and we're going to see in detail what everything is about. We need to keep in mind first of all on the left side. We should look at the photos to see if they really match the product description, which is this one here. Always remember to pay close attention to the title of this product, because sometimes you might get confused. That is, they might be showing you this iPhone here, but it turns out they are not selling the iPhone, they are selling this battery. So it's important to differentiate, as sometimes people feel cheated because they see one product in the images and receive another, but it's because they don't read this part of the title. Then also remember that when we search for products on AliExpress, when we see the price, the lowest price appears available. What do I mean? That when you enter the listing, you'll notice that if I, for example, change something here, the color of the product or the specifications, note that some cost more than others. For example, this one here costs 15.22 and this one here 16.18. That's why before knowing how much it costs, you must specifically choose which variation or size of the product that you want to know what the final price is. Then, once you've read and seen all this, you'll go to the bottom where the reviews appear. And here the important thing is that it has at least 4.5 stars, and also hopefully it has plenty of reviews. For example, in this case, it only has 15. I recommend a minimum of 30 or even 50 to be sure that real people are actually buying these products. Now we're going to click where it says see more, and here we will filter, using this image icon to be able to read and see, above all, real images of the products, since the photos that appear at the top of the AliExpress page are photos, let's say edited, that look very good, whereas the photos here in the reviews are real photos from the customers who have been buying this product specifically. So there we can see more in comparison. For example, in hand, what is the specific size on a table? And well, here we see detail by detail how it really is. Once you have chosen the product you want, now we are going to move to the right side to make the purchase. Now here, you must be sure of the person who is selling it to you. What you can do is click on it and you will go to the store or to the products that this person offers. What you can do is check here in this space how many positive reviews or negative reviews they have in general. Because this person not only sells this product, but also sells several more, and obviously, it's beneficial to have a general review that is positive. Then, this will appear depending on where you are. You simply click on it. And here what you will do is specifically choose the country. Then you will choose depending on where you are located, and that's it. This applies here. Remember that depending on where you are located here on the left side, where the price is, it may include some taxes. Also depending on where you are located. Then, here, at the bottom, the shipping price appears. In this case, it is completely free, but it doesn't have a tracking guide, meaning we won't be able to track the product to know where in the world it is, or if it has already arrived in our city, or even if it has already arrived at our home. Therefore, I recommend that you better purchase products that have a tracking option. You simply search for this, enter, and here when you select free shipping, it should show you that it includes tracking. Then, here it will specifically show the date on which the product arrives at your home or the place you have chosen to receive the product. After this, if you want, you can also change the quantity. You can choose the number of products you want. You can increase it here, and depending on what you desire, you order it. I'm going to leave it at 1 and click where it says buy now. Once I click buy, now this appears here for me. It shows up here, the shipping address. It's censored because it's my personal address, and I can click here where it says change and adjust the address to the place where I am. Then, in payment methods, depending on where you are located, it will appear here. Add credit or debit card or some other payment methods. This already depends on your location, as I was saying, and as you can see, there's an option for promo codes here. I'll leave one in the description if I can get access to it. And then here, in the summary, the product price appears. And the shipping price? This surely changed and increased because I chose just a quite cheap product. That's why I recommend that what you should do is go directly to any product from here and add several. And once you add several products, the shipping price will surely decrease, and that will make it not as costly. So what you can do is talk to friends, family who want to place orders on AliExpress so they can make a single order. And that way, the shipping cost will decrease significantly or remain the same, but obviously with many more products. Well, let's say it's much more worthwhile to make the purchase, and once you've made the purchase here, you click where it says place order, and when you get your tracking number, you're going to come to this page that's called exactly as it appears. At the top, 17 track. And what you're going to do is enter your order tracking numbers here and track them to know where they are, where it is, if it has already arrived in your country and at your house, and be very attentive to ensure it actually arrives. The order, likewise, if the order doesn't arrive at your house or the place you chose, you can make a claim to AliExpress. And they will obviously refund your money, but for that, you have to be very attentive. To the delivery date, remember that. It said that it would arrive by May at the latest. 5. So, being May, what you should do is wait until that date, and when that date arrives. If your product from this seller still hasn't arrived, what you do is make a claim to get your money back.